having an action plan when we are on semen retention. So when you're on semen retention, you need a fucking action plan to create. You need a fucking action plan to use your sexual energy. So let's begin. So for the first step, I would recommend you to think about your future. Yeah, right. You need a goal, a set of goals for every area of your life, like your body, mind, spirit, and business. As you know, money is our mental and spiritual currency in society, and it has a big impact on your life's experiences and of those around you. And your income signals the value of your knowledge and the role you play in human evolution. Think about it. And with knowledge and accountability comes personal growth, right? That's why I want to speak about the business side and this take. So, in my opinion, is building a personal brand one of the best ways you can use your sexual energy to have a bigger impact on people's life and to increase your income on the long run. And the system behind building a personal brand isn't that difficult. So as you know, people have similar problems and similar interests. That's why you have subscribed a lot of influencers on social media who have similar content and sell similar products. The difference between them is that they solve the same problem in a different and unique way. So they immerse themselves in a specific niche or area, accumulated information, and sell their own product with their own brand, with their own knowledge in a specific, unique way. And that's the road I want to go in the future too. So I will start with the personal problem in my life. In my case, it's the negative self-image and the bad relationship towards money and success. So I will use my curiosity to dig deep into the topic and solve my problem. And then I will create content and build a service while I apply the information in practical experiences. That's how I try to build clarity to find the solution for my problem. To give you a more clear idea and picture how I try to structure and build my personal brand, here are 10 steps from the start until the moment I release my first product. First, I outline my project. So I will choose a problem in my life or a passion and I will dissect the topic in multiple subtopics. Second, I choose a related, successful project to emulate. So I look for inspiration from people who already live the life I also try to pursue and from people who already solved the problem I currently have. Third, I start the project with my current knowledge. Yes, I don't read before I start to build. I straight start to build the project with my personal experiences and my business experiences. Fourth, I immerse myself in a conducive environment. So I look for books, courses, podcasts, influencers to get inspired while I build the project. So I consciously immerse myself in a specific environment. Of course, it can be in the physical or in the digital realm. Fifth, I start to educate myself to fill in the gaps. When I start to get problems, I ask specific questions and use YouTube and Google to answer those. That's how I try to learn and fill in the gaps in my knowledge. Sixth, I document what worked and iterate from there. So while I build, I write down the problems which are specific to the project and I will record the try and error processes and especially the processes which led to positive results. 7. Use the knowledge to educate people. So I will use the knowledge which I accumulated to educate people who are 2 to 3 steps behind me. So I basically will make content to attract people who have the same interests or problems like me. 8. Build authority, growth and authenticity. Authority, what do I mean by that? Because I don't have social proof in my niche or the problem I try to solve, I digest my main topic in multiple subtopics. That's how I try to go in depth and arrive in expert status for the people I try to arrive. Growth. Do people share your content? Is it qualitative or is it even polarizing? Are people curious about your personality? That are the mechanisms I will use in the future to grow on my channel. Authenticity. Are you authentic? Are you able to catch the trust of your audience? Do people feel that you are serious about solving the problem? That's an essential point I will integrate in my personal brand to be 100% serious towards people. 9. Building a newsletter. To be more independent from social media and YouTube, I will create and offer free value in a newsletter in exchange for the email of my audience. A little side note, I eventually use my newsletter articles as my YouTube and social media scripts. So I basically create a social media content strategy to work more efficiently. 10. Releasing a lead magnet and a product. In the future, I will create a free ebook, a planner, or a small video course to educate my follower. So I will inspire my audience to learn more about the problem which I already solved, and I will make clear that it's meaningful for their lives too. So I basically try to create my own customers who will buy my products too. So that's it for today's video, my friend. I hope I was able to give you a quick insight how I will use my sexual energy when I'm on semen retention. And trust me, my friend, you need an action plan. So perhaps you are also into personal brands and you can use this video as a small guidance. Please write down your opinions in the comments and I catch you in the next video. Peace.